Hey, Wolfie here. I'm just getting ready for bed. I have my mouth guard in. And I wanted to give you an update. Today and yesterday, I left my vape at home. So I am no longer taking vape breaks at work or on the way to work or on the way home from work. I'm still vaping nicotine free at home quite a bit, but today I did laundry. I did some veggie prep for my meal tomorrow for my date. And today I announced my boycott of Tim Hortons. Tim Hortons is collaborating with the Harry Potter franchise, and I fell out of love with Harry Potter years ago. I'm a millennial. I grew up on Harry Potter. I read the books. I watched the films. I went to a Harry Potter themed camp. Harry Potter was a wonderful experience growing up. But I'm a transgender person, and the author, she who shall not be named, is using her wealth and her influence to silence trans lives. And it's just, with Tim Hortons collaboration, I go to Tim Hortons every day. I get up, I take my meds, I shower, I moisturize, I get dressed, I take the bus, I go to work, and on my way to the office at the hospital, I get a large steep tea double with cream. It's a very soothing, sweet treat to start my day, and tomorrow that ends. So, yeah, it's going to be inconvenient. It's going to be inconvenient to try to get my bus pass out while I'm holding a portable beverage, but it's important. And I posted on Facebook, on my personal page, on my community page, that, gender affirming care is for everyone. Whether you're trans or cis, if you are a cis man getting a hair transplant to feel more like a man, that's gender affirming care. If you're a woman getting a breast augmentation or, getting a hormone replacement therapy for menopause symptoms, that is gender affirming care. If you're trans, if you want to have your outside align with how you feel on the inside, that is gender affirming care. Trans people are not a threat to society. The author of Harry Potter is. So I hope my friends, my family, my chosen family, my community will join me in boycotting Tim Hortons, because this is not Canadian. We in Canada believe in inclusivity, in diversity and inclusion, and we have to put our money where our mouths are. We can't support a TERF, a transphobic person who is seeking actively to destroy trans lives. So, this is an update from my vet. So, I don't know. My diet is still, a work in progress. I ran into my neighbor on my way to do laundry this morning in my co-op building, and she's 98 years old, and she said she eats a lot of frozen meals, and we both do aquafit, and, she told me about her life and about, and I'm like, what's your secret? And she just laughed. She's like, I'm gonna live to 105, so I think just having determination, having family and support is the secret. I have that in spades, so things are going well. Gonna get my 8 hours of sleep, 9, 10? I don't know, I love sleep. Part of having bipolar disorder is you need to get enough sleep, so that's what I'm working on now. and hopefully my date goes well tomorrow. I'm going to cook her my hot salad, which I described a bit in the last video, but it's broccoli, mixed nuts, spinach, frozen corn, frozen peas, and every spice and seasoning in the cupboard. So it's a very savory dish. And I'm going to make my sweet potatoes, which includes coconut oil, shredded coconut, frozen cranberries, walnuts, cinnamon, brown sugar, chipotle, sage. I think that's about it. I invented it, so it's an original Wolfie. Yeah, my boycott of Tim Hortons starts tomorrow, so wish me luck. I really want to just give a $5 bill to tip the staff because they've been great to me, but yeah, that part of my routine is over. Friday, I'm going to my hometown to celebrate my dad's 71st birthday. One of my brothers will be coming down with his 2 kids and his wife. My other brother, who I just visited in Fort Erie, is having some family stuff to deal with, so they won't be able to make it, but my other brother, who lives in Chatham, my hometown where I'm going, is transphobic. So he was pleasant to me when I introduced my ex-girlfriend when we were dating, but then he dead named me at Christmas, so hopefully our interactions are minimal. Hopefully it's a peaceful weekend, and then the woman I'm seeing and I are getting together on Sunday. We're going to go to Mystic Ramen, which is closing. It's our last day, so we're going to have one last meal there, and then the Sunday sunset. So a jam-packed weekend with a holiday on Monday. The plan is to go to Mississauga on Monday to meet the woman I'm dating for a little adventure. And then Tuesday I go back to work because Monday's a civic holiday. And after work Tuesday I plan on kayaking with some friends. So lots going on this weekend, lots of fun, and yeah, I'm renting a car. So hopefully I remember how to drive because it's been a while. But I'm excited. Tomorrow is my last day of work for the week, and then it's a 4-day week next week, and then the week after that is a 4-day week because I have an ultrasound booked on Friday. So yeah, lots of rest and excitement. So I'm excited. Yeah. Okay. Wolfie out.